Good morning, and hope you all have been well. In today's video, we are going to be continuing on with our Pokemon Rejuvenation Intense Mode, No Items Let's Play, and this is part 94 of the Let's Play, just to let you guys know. So I guess with that out of the way, we shall continue on. The secrets behind this nightmare realm have been locked away. Aero, the fragments of your mind have been lost, haven't they? Do you truly know who you are? Learn the truth behind your past. Unlock the final lock. I just gotta say, I'm really excited to replay this part. This is my favorite part of Rejuvenation as of now, but I don't know, like, this scene never really fails to, I guess, like, give me, like, goosebumps and just make me feel just really weird about it all. I know it seems cringe, and it probably is pretty cringe, but I don't know. I just love Rejuvenation, but enough of me being dumb. Let's get into this. This is an emergency broadcast system. Multiple reports of hazardous weather reported all around Avium. The Avium Disaster Administration has set up evacuation ships at all ports available. Seek shelter or evacuate. Seek shelter or evacuate. What are we gonna do? We're all gonna die if we stay here. Cool it, Axel. We don't need you to scare everyone. Just keep calm and let's make it to the ports. Are we abandoning our home again? It seems we have no choice yet again. No, we cannot allow ourselves to fall into despair. We must prevail. If we work together, I'm sure we can make it out of any situation. Guys, things outside are getting really bad. If we are going to evacuate, then we need to get to a shelter right this instant. That was an earthquake. That felt strong too. You heard Crescent, we can't stay here any longer. No more screwing around. Move. It can't be helped, I guess. I understand the situation. It's the right thing, I guess. Let's go. My name is Crescent. I came from the Mira region. I go to a school called Phoenix Academy in Spotlight City. All of the kids in this school are ones that lost or have no guardians due to the fallout in the Mira region. Each class is small, and I prefer it that way. In my class there is Avis, Avia, Aria, Axel, Alan, Aero, and Anna. Well, that's what it was in the beginning. We were all placed in the same class because our names start with the letter A. How did I get in this class then? Don't worry about it. Anyway, something about having similarities builds bonds or whatever the principal said. Wouldn't us being here under the circumstances of losing our relatives be enough? In that case, that would make me invalid. After all, my parents. Aria, what is that thing? It looks like an Ultra Beast, but how is a Nihiligo here? It transformed. Aria, get away from that. Aria. Also, sorry if I'm pronouncing her name wrong. I think that's how you say it, but I'm known to pronounce words and names wrong. That's it for Alligator. Use Aqua Tail. It didn't take any damage whatsoever. Guys, run, forget about me. Arena, no. No way. Axel, it's too late for her. I'm sorry, but we have to go. Ari. I don't think any of us were prepared for what happened today. Watching Arena's life force get drained right before our eyes, I think it was nothing short of torture. Well, I've had enough of this. I'm moving on. Join me in the next room. Arena's body has turned to stone. Arena was the peppy girl who loved all things school spirit. At first I thought her optimism would tear away at me, but she was always so nice to me, and when I needed help she was always there. She and her brother Axel loved and hated each other in equal amount, but I guess that's just how siblings are, right? They were always together. I was envious of them. I once had a brother as well. Moon? I don't know how you pronounce that. We weren't close at all, but Avis, no. Oh no, oh no. It's okay, everyone. Just leave me behind. Never. Avia, I know your pain. Aria, but we have to go now. We have to. No, please. Avia, please, don't look, okay? We must keep moving. I thought seeing this would be easier this time around, but it's harder actually. Tough guy Aero being useless once again. What's the point in being strong if you can't protect the ones you love? There isn't one. Avius was the type of guy who dropped everything to help you out. Whenever I needed advice for something, Avius would always have an answer. He and Avia got along very well, if you know what I mean. It makes me jealous, infuriatingly so. So jealous that I can't take it anymore. Just stop it. Stop. Stop it. We won't let this happen again. Try to get these tentacles off. I'm trying. This thing is way too strong. There's no point. Just leave me here. I don't care anymore. We won't leave you. It's too late. Avia is quiet, reserved, and a bit of a genius, a master at playing the piano and baking, though she's insanely shy and gets herself into rough situations with strangers because of it. I remember once Alon gave Avia a taser to see what would happen. In a panic, Avia tased around 5 people and an old lady because of it. She has a lot of issues, but she's sweet. I like her a lot. No way. This has gotta be a joke. No way I got ambushed so easily. Darn, out-memed by a stupid jellyfish. How embarrassing can it get? If I could compare Axel to a Pokemon, it would be an Impidimp, however you pronounce that. He is chaos incarnate, a prankster that believes there are no limits to a joke. Avia finds it hard to like him, but I'm sure she loves him like we all do. And an Axel, what the hell did you do to this time? You do this time kind of way. He's very fond of his sister Arena, or Ariana, however you pronounce it, and as a result, she's the victim of a lot of his pranks. Hopefully, he doesn't take a prank too far. That will be his demise. A fitting death, though. I made it this far because I'm strong. I used to be so selfish and self-centered, but I won't let that be the case anymore. Protecting my friends is all that matters to me now. Alon. So you wanna fight, you dumb piece of crap jellyfish? Then let's go right now. I am strong. I am. No, wait, please stop. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Alon isn't very popular at our school because she's kinda scary. At first, she didn't even like us, but after some time she opened up. I've noticed that she's super protective over the ones she loves, and if you ever hurt said loved one, she'd hunt you down without restraint. She protected Axel from being bullied a few years ago. Axel still thinks he could have handled it himself, but I know he appreciates it anyways. I guess this is a bug in the game. Okay. This ain't good. What on earth is going on? Yeah, I think that actually is a bug. That's pretty unfortunate, but it is what it is. Whatever it is, it's not a normal storm. The cycling between types of storms and the unstableness of the ground. This truly may be the end of time itself. But in the face of time, we take what we can. Got it? This is how it has to be. Aero? Crescent, listen to me. You remember our promise, right? I would continue to protect you to the end. Of course, I'll protect you too. You can't protect me, it's just how things are right now. There's nothing we can do but stand up tall and accept defeat, right? Wrong. If you have the strength from within to back up your punch, you'll always stay swinging. This is the mantra I've lived by, and I will live by it to the very end. Crescent, I cherish you. That's why I'm going to do something to piss you off. Sorry, just forgive me in the next life, got it? Love you, Crescent. That was uncool of me, Crescent, but this is the winning play. Survive for all of us. That's our wish, I know it is. Never give up that punch and keep swinging. Seriously, that was awful. To go through that pain all over again. The only thing that made it worse was that it didn't play out exactly how I remembered. The Puppet Master's data seems to be incomplete, but it doesn't matter. It all ended the same way. What the hell are we supposed to do now? You've seen the hell we could not have predicted, but yet, you've come here to wake us up, the one thing we didn't want. I'm going to act uncool. I will protect us from ever having to relive something so dreadful. I'll keep swinging. I gotta admit, like, it's kind of a bro moment that there's like a bug there that doesn't even show Aero like the other one. It's like, bruh, really? But there's nothing I can really do about it. As long as it doesn't like crash or anything, I should be fine. And I don't think redoing all of this is gonna really fix anything as well. So we'll just go with it. I failed to protect my friends before. I let fear take hold of me and my actions, not ever again. I respect you, Aero, but this is where I stand my ground. Be ready. Get away. It's going to be okay. But what if it won't be? We have to face Storm 9 again, face that horror. We risk losing all of our friends once again. Malia, Alita, Ren, Aaron, everyone we know, they're all going to die. We'll do this together. Why do I have to? We have been forced into a role that we wish to have no part in. A role that cannot be fulfilled by us. We ask for help. Wasn't that in our contract? I'm on your side. I know. I know you're on my side. You've always have been, from the beginning. From the very beginning. I see. Let's wake up together. I'm sorry. We can't hide anymore, can we? This is our duty. No matter what, we understand now, Aero. We understand. We're sorry. There, that should do it. It took me a long time to gather your soul, but it was all worth it. Aero, please come back to me. We'll be together. Aero, Aero, you're back. You're finally back. I'm glad after everything, I finally have you back in this world again. It can't be. We'll be okay. We're not in danger anymore. It was a bit of a task to get to this point, but we can start over at least. As long as I'm able to take care of the loose ends, then everything should be able to fall into place. All we have to do is... Crescent, what have you done? Why did you bring me back? Huh? Aren't you happy? I gave you your life back. We can continue living our lives now. No, I just wanted it all to be over, and you brought me back. What are you talking about? I did this for you. I did this for us. You should be happy that I went through all of that trouble to do this. My head, what's going on? Crescent, what did he do? I don't understand what's happening. You shouldn't be hearing things in your head. Maybe it's a side effect of the black device. Please sleep for a while. You'll feel better after you rest. I can promise you that. The voices have stopped. What were they in the first place? Greetings. Who are you? I could ask you the same question, Aero. But no, you aren't quite Aero. You're much more than that. The voices in your head may be chaotic and loud, but they are not unfamiliar, yes? What do you want with me? I am here because of your potential. This world won't last in its current state if left to continue. It would be destroyed by evil forces. I am here to ask you for help. Us. Correct. You fit the criteria for my next interceptor. One who can change fate itself. One who lives outside of my control. And with your potential, I believe a good future may be possible. No, we don't want any of that, can't you see? We don't want to be this interceptor. We understand that the world is on its path for ruin, but we can't just do it. We're all just so... tired? I understand. Your experiences with Storm 9 and the Nihiligo have torn away at yourself and spirit. You lack the ambition to bring out your potential and use its capabilities. Very well then, allow me to offer you a deal, a contract if you will. Whether or not you choose to accept being the interceptor, that is what you will be. However, I can call someone else for help and they will do your duties for you. Do our duties for us. Correct, a being not from this world will inhabit your mind. As a result, you all will sleep deeply in the subconsciousness of this individual. You will be able to put your soul to rest. However, there is a caveat to this particular deal. In doing so, the power the role of the interceptor would present to you will be cut in half. Additionally, you will lose control of your body permanently. Even if you are to wake up again somehow, this fact will not change. It would be equivalent of a second death, do you understand? What about Crescent, our friend? We can't just abandon her, not again. She will be fine. I have a feeling it will work out somehow. That is based off of data on her character. What may actually happen is up in the air. You'll just have to take my word on this one. We would want nothing less of a perfect future for the people of this world, but our time on this planet has expired. We do not belong here, and as such, we accept this offer. Then it is a contract. You, Aero, will be replaced by Aero. Then it is a contract. You, Aero, have replaced my interceptor. You will have no memory of this meeting. I will edit this world to fit your existence and criteria. Crescent will now call you by Aero, as that is what she knows you by from this moment on, and you will bring prosperity and peace to the land of Avium. No, to this world, to all worlds. You will be its saving grace. O Interceptor, great Interceptor, change our fate, and that is your nature. The Nightmare Realm lock has been undone. Aero, you did it. All of the locks have been undone. The encryption placed upon this realm by Clear and Kieran is completely gone. I know what I put you all through was rough. I put you all through dangerous and life-threatening tasks. But with this, you changed the world. Thank you. I will repay this debt, I promise. Azuki, what is the meaning of all of this? Darling, you know me, I can be such a pain sometimes. Those are your words, not mine. Whatever's going on, we can talk this through. Silence, you do not have the authority to bargain here. Thomas Blakery Jr., how dare you speak to me in such a way, after I took you in when you were young? But Thomas is right, dear. You have absolutely no authority. Why am I here? What purpose do I have? What purpose do you want me to fulfill? We'll get to that. I don't know why Miss Von Braun is here, but she won't be an issue. I get in these types of situations a lot, it seems. Don't worry, you're pretty gray head about it. Don't worry, Saki, I'm thinking of a way out of this. Hazuki, please. A couple of months ago... sorry about that. A couple of months ago, dear Hazuki went to sleep after a long day of work. She dreamed as she would, of another day, another life, until in this dream, a man in a mask appeared. They called him the Puppet Master. The Puppet Master showed Hazuki a lot of interesting things, things that would change Hazuki's life forever. Dreams, Puppet Master, what on earth? Do you want to know what I learned? I learned that Mr. Blakery was nothing more than a human worth less than crap, a man who manipulated everyone who he came across, even naive old Hazuki at the age of 25. Of course, you must remember Storm 9. Do you remember how you found me unconscious after a perilous battle? Do you remember what you told me? I recall saying something about your friends. You said that my friends had rescued and ordered me to get on the nearest evacuation ship, and me being far too naive for my own good, trusted your words. We got on the boat with your little suitcase and I never saw my friends again. It was all a lie, all of it. My friends were still fighting down in the ruins. That's what the Puppet Master showed me. The one thing I've regretted all my life is that I didn't do more that day. An intrusive thought quelled by reasoning of I couldn't, but it turns out that was not the case. I was manipulated by a man I love. There's more. The reason you have lied to get me on that ship wasn't because you cared for me. It's because I was the only way you could force yourself into my family's wealth. And if the storm overpowered and killed me, well then, there would be no one to marry, right? Hazuki, that isn't true. I love you. Once Hazuki and I marry, our financial situation will be reversed. The Blakeries will reclaim its throne at the top of the corporate world. That voice memo. This is you, right? I remember your young voice very well. Fabricated, this was created to frame me. Hazuki and I believe the fact that you got your father killed is fabricated too. Is this the fact that you and Cassandra are tied in Team Zen's affair in some way fabricated? Hazuki, where did you learn that? So it's true then. You don't know the circumstances of this. Circumstances do not matter. Now, Saki, you are the heiress to the Blakery's assets and foundations. All the terrible things your grandfather has done will fall onto you, but you can be free of this disgusting curse. To do this, you will kill Thomas Baron Blakery. What? Kill? Grandmother, this isn't what was discussed. Quiet, I didn't say you had the authority to chip in. Kill? I don't. Out of everyone in this world, I think you're the one he actually cares for. If you're the one to sever ties, then that would break him. I want to see his face change as he realizes he's about to die. I want to see his face change when he realized that his own beloved granddaughter was the one to do it. Huh? Maybe that's another bug? Not sure what that is. I want to see his face change when he realizes all the atrocities he's committed come right back at him in one fell swoop. Do it, Saki. End his reign of terror right now. Saki. By the way, your dear grandpa is the reason why all of your friends suffered in the first place. He rigged things in your favor, he cheated your way up the ladder. The device he created for the top-notch student competition was supposed to be in third place. I wonder how many potential futures he's ruined because of that. Your life has been one of his design from the beginning. In a way, your life wasn't truly yours, just an extension of his own. Saki, don't. Being a murderer won't solve anything. Do you remember the East Gear and fire? When it was all done, all of the blame was put on me, even after Venom's dad took responsibility. Ever since then, people would look at me differently, with cold eyes. They looked at me as if I was a subhuman trash, as if I was a monster. If you do this, you will be looked at with those same cold eyes. Nonsense. A death in the nightmare realm equates a clean death in real life. There will be no trace of Saki's involvement in such a deed. She is on the side of justice. Even still, Saki, you are better than any of this. You always get yourself into wacky high... I don't even know what that word is. In odd scenarios, sorry. Even if you end up hurting someone, you always find a way to make things better. Please, I'm begging you, don't do what Hazuki asks you. The cycle of evil within the Blakely family won't end, it will continue. If you want to change things, you can. You are the Harris to the Blakely Corporation. Stand up and make change yourself. Amber. Thomas, heighten your restraints. That will shut her up. Don't you dare. Hey. That should keep you from misbehaving. Now, Saki, it's time. End all of this. You're a coward. You're nothing more than a coward, Hazuki. To push Saki to make such a heinous decision. If you really wanted justice, you just turn him in for his crimes and be done with it. No, you want bloody revenge, and you're making someone else dirty their hands for you. Isn't that just like Mr. Blakely? You hypocrite. You're just as corrupt as any other corporate trash out there. You sicken me. Just... Disgusting child, you have no idea what you're talking about. I gotta say though, like, when I first went through this scene, Amber's honestly on the mark. Like, I don't know, it's insane. Like, Hazuki all of a sudden changed for whatever reason, and I'm gonna assume that might have something to do with like the 4 lights and the 4 darkness, maybe. Not really sure, because think about it. What is it? Angie went from, I guess, from being like good to bad because of Indred. Now Hazuki has fallen into darkness, it seems, because, like Amber said, you're no better. And you're literally allowing, or wanting, not allowing, sorry, but wanting a kid, pretty much, to, you know, do your business. Like, it should be you that takes care of it. Like, it shouldn't be put on Saki. I don't know. I think she's on the dot, but, I don't know. I just thought I would say that. Let me stop being dumb. You have those cold eyes, too. Your eyes are of someone who has nothing else to lose. Hazuki died a long time ago. The person in front of me is just a corpse without a soul. You... Don't get so easily baited next time. Let's get out of here. Follow me, I know a way out of the nightmare realm. I'm so confused, what the heck is happening here? We'll explain later, first we gotta wake up. Now, children, just where are we going? Let's have a chat. Aero, you did it! Way to go, Aero, I knew you could do it. I was skeptical, but Riza said she'd beat the crap out of me if I continued to be. I said no such thing, don't make me out to be abusive. Alright, settle down you two, this is a moment of celebration. We can't celebrate just yet, the encryption locks are down, but the Puppet Master actually has to retrieve the data. Yeah, and we also have to deal with Clear and Kieran's data. Right. What do you have to say for yourselves? She's concentrating, don't mind her. Concentrating on what? Can I ask you a question, Alita? Could perhaps you be the traitor? Thought so. Traitor? You were the traitor, Alita. Yeah, it's true, I am the traitor, but me being the traitor only means that I knew this game was happening beforehand. Alright, sorry for the pause there, had to get some water. When everyone went to sleep last night, Azuki stopped me before going to bed. She told me that already caught everyone in her trap and that I had to play along. If I did, I would have a chance to corner someone I've been hunting. I assumed this person would be me. Yes, but I had no choice in this matter. If I hadn't joined, the game would have been impossible to complete. Truthfully, the word traitor doesn't even really apply to Alita. She just threw that word out there to stir up the to stir up the pot for Claire and Kieran. Well, you got your answer, now it's my turn to ask questions. Why Riza? Why did you impersonate her when you already look so much like Zara? It's simple, she was a valuable asset. Her connections with Mr. Blakery, her income, and status in this region all played favorably for me. You used my face, my identity, for such an evil reason. I will never forgive you for this. Your forgiveness is pointless and unwanted anyway. It's also because she was popular amongst the gym leaders in Grand Dream City, isn't it? I've been thinking about the change in MO originally. Zara targeted people with the same GPA as Saki Blakery. After she was killed, almost all of her victims were gym leaders. Talon, Venom, Akane, Saki, Adam, Valerie. These are the people who have been hurt by your schemes. Sharp, you're absolutely correct. Thinning out Celine's army is vital. Celine's army. Aero, you learned about yourself in that nightmare realm, yes? Allow me to offer a trade for information. In your nightmare realm, Aero said that the events in there didn't play out the same way. Do you want to know why? So, I remember last time, what was it? I decided to go, nah, I'm good, and she still gives the information anyways. So this time we'll go with duh. As expected, there was something I omitted, however you pronounce that, from my original story. There were actually 3 of us in the beginning. Me, Kieran, and our third partner, Eden. The third member, there were 3 of you. Yes, and do you know why we use the word were in this context? It's because Crescent destroyed them. Eden was doing data on Pastavium and she came into contact with the feral cat. Ever since then, Crescent and I and the 2 of us had some sort of rivalry, but that's besides the point. Right, there's something that little Saki and Amber didn't get the chance to bring up earlier. Why did we kidnap Saki, Adam, and Valerie and put them into the pods? Aero saw this as well, so I'll ask them. Aero, why did we put all 3 of them in pods? To clone them, to suppress them, to test them, to harm them. If I'm not mistaken, it's to test something. Ding ding ding, you are correct. We use them as a way. No, I had the right, sorry. To test our newest experiment. Using the matter cubes, we were trying to see if we could take the consciousness of a certain person and move them over to an entirely new body. You move their consciousness into a new body. That means that Adam, Valor, and Saki we've interacted with are just copies. Their real selves, are sleeping away in those same pods. Their minds are walking around in dolls we've created for them. But why? Why do all of this? Longevity, or longevity, however you pronounce that. After Eden was destroyed, we became aware of our mortality. If we were destroyed, the mission is over. So what if we just transferred our collective consciousness over to a new body when ours got destroyed? Or better yet, what if we were able to copy our minds and store it in a database, which would allow us to make as many copies of ourselves as needed. That's why you uploaded your data to the Lego Somnia engine. In the event you were destroyed, a new version of you would pop out instantly. Correct, we tried to upload Eden's data too, but his drive was too far gone. The data we could enter was incomplete, disjointed, and fractured. It is why Aero's Nightmare Realm was far more abstract than the others. You two are inhumane monsters. because we are not the same as you. In that case, you should reevaluate things as one of your best friends would classify as a monster too. Huh? Here, we'll give you a peek. What did you just do? I implanted the events of Aero's Nightmare Realm experience into your mind. Like a roll of film to a projector, it's all there for your viewing. This, Aero, you're a result of our perfected experiment. An illustrative or illustrious, however you pronounce that, example of our exemplary work. I said before that my procedure is seamless, painless, and impossible to differentiate. This entire time you've been friends with a deceased individual stuck inside of a doll. Aero, I'm so sorry. Don't let her get to you. Aero, you're right, I won't let her manipulation tear us apart. How heartwarming. A little experiment from me. Could you all describe Aero to me? Just do it. It's as I suspected. Aero's soul is made up of several different ones, particularly of the people you all saw in the Nightmare Realm. How interesting. And that's enough for now. Wait. What? Is my character like bugged? Because normally there was a scene where Alita was like, well, Aero looks like this, and then he was like, no, it's a girl, and then I think Lavender said something about her with like pink hair. That's really kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. I know I've been on a rant on one of the Rejuvenation videos. I really do hope in the future they really do address a lot of the bugs within the game. Um, I don't know, like, I still stand by it that version 13 was extremely rushed, and I would have rather waited another year to have little to no bugs than quite a bit of bugs happening. I even remember the first time downloading it, there was a huge amount. And as more patches became available, sure, like it did like fix quite a bit of stuff, but still there is a decent amount of them within the game, so yeah, I really do hope in the future they do better at that, but we'll see what happens. But anyways, and that's enough for now. Our trade is complete. Here you go again with this trade business. Explain everything you know. We traded information for time. You all know what I mean in 3, 2, 1. No. Riza, what's going on? Kieran and Clear are trying to stop the Puppet Master from hacking their data in the real world. Entities of the Ligosomnia engine cannot interfere with the machine. We are not able to intervene their inputs. Correct? You are powerless here. Darn it, what about the reinforcements the Puppet Master set up? You mean the sassy fox, the nerdy kid, and the other two who don't matter? A non-issue for us. This is bad. Riza, Zeta, Sek, wake all of us up. We can do something about this. Waking all of you up will take too long. It takes time to bring multiple people out of the Nightmare Realm. Then send Aero and Alita. We can wait here. Agreed, they're most adept for the situation. Right, okay, I'll wake Aero and Alita up. Aero, let's wake up. We're the only ones who can do this. The way to the Ligosomnia engine is through the secret channel underneath the fountain, so hurry up. Wow, looks like Amber was right after all. Bro, moment. Let me save here. What do we have? 44 minutes? I probably won't get into the clear battle this episode, but probably next episode I will. But I guess we'll go down here. Oh, whoops. Not up. Down. Sorry. Well, I said down, but I went up. But anyways. This is just like the place we were just in. A bit different, but it all checks out in the same places. Okay, Aero, here's the plan. We're gonna have to face clear down here, and it'll be just like on Esquilla. If that happens, she'll try some sort of trick to put us against each other. Let's have a code word or something just in case that happens. That way we'll know it's each other for sure. Let's go with P.E.K.K.A party. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, Aero, we gotta move. Excuse me? Excuse me, but I need your help. Valerie? I'm sorry, did we meet before? Anyway, that's not important. I need your help. Sorry, I feel like I said that weird. I was talking to a group of individuals when we suddenly were attacked. They were They were wearing really weird jumpsuits and were riding these high-tech like vehicles. Clear and Kieran. They thought us for a while and then suddenly backed off in a hurry. The other people ran down here after them, but I don't know if they can handle it on their own. Don't worry, we'll go help them out, so just stay here, okay? Understood, thank you so much. I don't know what's going on, but please be careful. Oh no. Oh. Wait, you're not. Well, this was an unexpected turn of events. Slick. For twerps like you to run on into Sek's home like thieves in the night. Sek, are you on our side? Highly doubtful. Of course Sek is not on your side. I'm over here and you're over there. You just applied yourself. Yes. Okay. To think you guys would come all the way from Kerados just to beat Sek up in his own home. It doesn't have to be that way. You could just move to the side. Okay, but where's the fun in that? Sek is bored. So Sek just going to kill you both. This is revenge for what you did to Sek on Kerados Mountain. And I guess I'll pause here. I might need to redo the team, but we'll just see what happens. But I'll pause here. Alright, yeah, it's not really that difficult at all. So frustrating, Sek will explode. And there was a shadow Machop, and I did decide to capture it. We're waiting. How could you? And there it is. Can you stop? The audience knows what is going to happen to Sek. Do not act special. Sek read the script. Sek know how this goes. Okay, line 442, section 3. Got it. Sek is ashamed. Sek was being a good player and all. Yeah, I'm bored. Goodbye, cruel world. Okay. And I guess I'll save here. I guess we'll just go down this way. Guess who's back, Aero? It's Sek. Alright. Alright. Elita is right. I'm back. Okay, mic check 1, 2, 3. I am here to be annoying. Since Zara and Jean are skeletons, that means my new owners are my parents. And they want you to not be pest, so I'm gonna be here to be pest control. Sek, your talking pattern is not very consistent. You talk in third person and then you don't. Which is it? Oh. Suddenly I'm feeling murderous intent. Let's get going. Oh, I should have went back to heal. Maybe I'll be fine. But I'll just pause here again. Of course. Alright, so got through that. So before I go, do you like shredded cheese or stop stalling and blow up already? You know, I'm thinking the Sek units in this area are all defective. That would explain why they're acting so strange. Either way, I'm glad Sek blew up. Real quick, I am gonna go heal just in case. I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like the school got darker. Wait, can I? Oh, here we go. Or am I going crazy? Maybe because like we're walking in and out of the one place. It's probably just another small bug. Hopefully there isn't any more of those one battles. Yeah, here we go. Is there anything? Yeah, there are a few things here. You're the person who took my quiz back in Crystalline. I've been stuck down here for months, years maybe. Maybe not years, in our time at least. I was just going to pull a practical joke and say that Madam X was friends we've made along the way. And then suddenly I'm thrown down here with nothing to work with. Wait, if you're here, does that mean the way out is open? Perhaps. That's cool and all, but I kinda like it down here now. I know I was complaining, but that was a few months ago. A few months worth of bottled up emotions coming out. Now that it's out, I don't really care too much. For a moment. Can we get that Pokeball right now? Nightmare Fuel. I think that's how you get a Muna, but it doesn't happen right away. You have to beat some of this first before we're able to get that. Alright, sorry for the pause there. Adam, Delphox, and Eric. Alita, thank goodness you're here. We're kind of in a double trouble kind of situation. Aero and the other girl, you gotta help me out. It's that girl with the red hair, she's using her tricks again. No, don't fall for her tricks, Aero, she's trying to divide us. Super not cool and ultra lame. You stole that line from me earlier. No, you stole that from me. Normally I'd be able to differentiate illusions from reality using aura, but that girl is clever. She's using another object as a base for her illusions to make it difficult to do so. But it's strange, even though she's in the area, I can't sense her ahead. What do you mean? Aero, there you are. I have been looking. What the heck? Really Clear? One scheme isn't enough for you. Don't call me Clear. Then why are you just showing up at the most convenient time? Aero, don't you find that a little suspicious? It took me a little longer to wake up, that's all. I ran down here as fast as I could. Delpha, Aero, Adam, back me up here. This sucks, what do we do? We'll start with Eric first. Aero, you must know Eric, right? It's true, they do. Stop that. Aero, please ask questions and figure out the imposter. I will be concentrating my power in the meantime. No, I'll choose. I believe it's number 1, right? That Eric is the imposter then, right? Wait. I'm so stupid. I meant, like, the one with yellow hair or blonde hair is not it. My bad, let me redo that. Alright, sorry for the pause there. Now let's do this the right way. If I'm not mistaken, it's number 2. That one's gotta be the imposter then. Alright, let's see how this goes. Begone imposter. Ouch. Yeah, guys, you got it right. So rude. Thank you guys are the real ones. Now we have to figure out the deal with Alita. We should ask questions and... No time as we speak, Kieran is interfering with the LEGO Somnia engine. If we don't hurry, all their data will be wiped from the drive. That's what I was gonna say, we can't waste any more time. Aero, you're just gonna have to choose, I believe in you. You should have noticed something from beforehand, Aero. She slipped. Aero, remember Pekka Party. And if I'm not mistaken, it's number 1. I see, let's find out. Begone imposter. Aero, I knew you could figure it out. Impressive. I didn't expect such a long-haul trick to be exposed so easily. It was foolish of me to underestimate the Interceptor after all. Alita, you claimed that I slipped before. What is it? You refer to Delpha as Delphox. I always referred Delphox as Delpha. Interesting. I suppose you're right. My lack of data on the relationships failed me. After her. So we literally just get right into the battle. For a moment. I guess we'll see what happens. Clear, you're always making me work for my gratification. There's no growth from easy wins, says you. Now you're revealed you're powerless against me. Perhaps, however, I still have my trump card to play. Don't underestimate me. Let's play Tough Puff. Tough Puff. For a moment. Yeah, there's no way I can win. I mean, I'll try, but... Why am I not surprised anymore? Just let it sweep me, that's fine. I don't really care. I don't know, I don't have the right team for this battle. At least I don't... Yeah, there's no way this can beat her. But as I'm getting swept, I just want to make sure if I can save and then just get straight into the battle. That's what I'm hoping for. But next episode I'll probably, whatchamacallit, like see per team and what it is, so yeah. And I might off cam, just make a team, well, not might, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Is just make a team, see if it works, and if it doesn't, we'll be back to the drawing board. Oh, so you can literally lose if you wanted to. It is tempting. But we're gonna beat her. We'll beat her next episode, get that out of the way, and then we will continue on. I don't know, with the whole Aero battle, it's really difficult, because, like, I don't think I've even brought it up earlier that I wanted to lose against Aero. I don't mind losing against a protagonist, and I'm gonna be real. Aero is probably, and I did look up his team, Aero is probably one of the more difficult ones, I would say, if not the most difficult. I guess that's up to debate, but sure, I can rechange my team, but once you get into the Nightmare Realm, if my team that I create doesn't work, it's not like I can go back to like a PC, like there is no PC, so it's like if I get pretty much like soft locked and I just can't win, then it's just like I have to go to old save files and then go back to an older save and then keep going back and forth until I get something that can work, and I just don't really want to do that, if that's fair. And plus, I don't really care to lose to the protagonist. Actually, I think there's another game file that I played Rejuve with, and I still decided to lose anyways, so yeah, I don't know. It's just something that I like to do, and plus, again, with intense mode and no PC start available before the fight, I feel like getting soft locked and going back and forth is just not really fun, and I don't really want to do that, so hopefully you guys can understand. But more than definitely, we will beat Clear, most likely. We'll just have to see how to go about it, so yeah. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. Definitely do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Good morning.